Hello, I've not been amazingly active recently, and I feel like I owe you all an explanation. I've been working pretty hard on mostly admin work and a bit of programming and stuff, but um, yeah, the work I've been doing is towards a game called Fryer, which, if you follow us on IndieDB, you'll know what it is. It's a top-down shooter meets uh, tower defense, and it was going to be developed in a 48-hour live stream. I updated the games page today to explain that that live stream isn't happening anymore, and I feel like I should explain why. I planned this event weeks in advance, um, but it required planning from more people than just me. And I feel like I'm going back to the same situation far too often, where I plan something out to the best of my abilities, and I'm having to rely on people that just aren't trying as hard, and it's a real shame. This isn't something I can put down to just one member of Akale. It's most members of Akale at the moment. I feel like my problem is I've hired too many of my friends, and although I know they have the skills that we need, they don't seem willing to use them for Akale, which is a big shame. They're starting to make excuses and all sorts, and that's really not what we need. And I feel like there are some members that just need to go, but there are members that aren't really fulfilling their potential, but at the same time I don't want to get rid of them. But that's probably more of a it's because they're friends, and it's a problem when you work with your friends. It's a problem, I think. And I don't know, Akeo is it really means something to me, because I've been working on this for so long, and on a project that I've worked so hard on, that I really worry now that that could be destroyed by lack of motivation in others, which is obviously not a good thing. Um, but the best members of Akale are, well, I've never met them before. They're people that work outside of the core team, and it's really bad because I I consider I consider them better members of Akale than most of the core team, which is bad. And it's hard for me to admit this because the core team is made up of mostly my friends. No, completely my friends. And some of them really do fulfill their potential, but it's potential fulfilled in places we don't need so much. It's just, some of the members of Akale that work hardest aren't needed as much because they're not practical jobs. They're the jobs that are already filled by people or are not required yet. But in any case, we do have a couple of really good practical workers within the core studio that really are trying their best, and it's nice to see that. But we have a lot of 3D artists. I say a lot of 3D artists. I mean a few 3D artists that are working overseas and like outside my city. Um, that they work hard, and it's just really hard to do this now. I needed more members to join Akeo, and I think I might have hired too many of the wrong people. And some of those people might see this video, and I'm probably going to feel pretty bad about saying certain things. But it's the truth, really. It's really, yeah. I'm kind of ashamed of the truth, or ashamed that I have to tell the truth now, because it's, you know, it's the only thing that's really on my mind at the moment. That, and I've also got the video game developers equivalent of writer's block. I can't come up with anything new, and the only things I can come up with I can't make because I'm not as good a developer as I wish I was. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to trying to fix the my crumbling development studio now, and see if I can do something good with it. And also, I need to get this light out of my eyes because I think I've gone temporarily blind. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.